We have no idea the scope of the damage yet. We as a theater have been flooded before, never this bad. Right now, more than anything, we need financial support.
55 years after the doors to Swift Creek Mill Theater opened, they're facing one of their biggest challenges.
Whoa. Yep.
A rain-soaked, mud-coated flood of a mess.
This water went up 15 feet in 12 hours.
That much water in such a short time flooded the basement of the historic Swift Creek Mill Theater.
To the ceiling of this room, floor to ceiling, filled up.
The water flooding in so turbulent.
You see over there, there's a chair hanging from a chandelier. There's another chair behind that pillar hanging from a chandelier.
It then flooded the first floor.
We spent the last 2 days clearing the mud and water out of our dining room in the hopes of saving this wood floor.
But it's not just the floor.
We've put plans in place to already come back from the pandemic.
That meant moving furniture in the main dining room to make room for social distancing.
We moved at least half the tables and chairs from this floor down. So all in all, there's probably, I'd say 150 chairs down in the basement and probably about 45 to 50 tables.
All lost to the flood. While the stage and seating weren't touched, out back, the large shipping containers used to store props and supplies not only flooded, but moved.
2 of those storage trailers were so inundated with water that they floated. One probably about 30 or 40 feet before it ran into a hill. The other one bumped up against our shop throughout the evening and early morning of Sunday.
Also damaged the restaurant's kitchen. But it's not just about the building.
We will not come back at all without donations.
The business needs saving as well. With the pandemic closing down the theater and now the flood,
this will ultimately probably delay us opening again in 2021. How long that will take, we don't know yet, and all of that costs money.
What they do know is financial support to make repairs is key.
$100,000 might even be too little.
The nonprofit During a Show has nearly 100 people employed, so donations are key to get back open.
The outpouring of support we've seen from the community makes me firmly believe we'll be back better than ever.
And while this building has been on this spot since 1663, there are no plans to let the pandemic nor the flood shutter it.
We plan to be back. We plan to be back stronger than ever before, and the show of support we've had from our community these past 48 hours just firms that in my mind. We're not going anywhere.
Swift Creek Mill Theater is part of the fabric of this community, so if you'd like to donate, there are 2 ways you can help. One is through a GoFundMe that's already been set up, or you can go to the website for the theater and donate there. That's a look inside Wayne's World. I'm Wayne Colville, CBS 6 News.